Hey folks, Mavs Daddy here with another watch review. Today we're going to review the Orient Ray. I actually got this from Long Island Watch, and I want to give a big shout out to Mark Frankel, the owner. I actually placed this order a couple days ago, but they had the great dusting of 2015 and some packages were delayed. But when I emailed Long Island Watch, Mark Frankel, the owner, actually emailed me back directly and said they had some delivery delays and it was on its way. So they actually got like 18 inches out there, so it's no big deal, but it's really nice to see some great customer service. And I'll definitely put a link in the comments section to Long Island Watch, as well as a little reminder here on the screen at the bottom of the screen. So definitely take a look at them. They have some great watches, really decent quality watches for an affordable price. So definitely check out Long Island Watch. So anyway, this is the Orient Ray. This is basically the successor to the Mako. It's got a couple differences, but nothing real major. So let's go ahead and take a look at this thing. And I've done a little pre-unboxing here. I took some of the stickers off and some of the plastic. And I'm really impressed with this thing. Orient's been around for about 50 years. All of their movements are in-house. They're a wholly owned subsidiary of Seiko. So you know they're good stuff. I was really impressed with this watch, and I'd only been looking at it for maybe a couple hours. But even the box alone, nice little box, real sturdy. Take it out of here. And then you also get a little Long Island Watch kind of, I guess what do you call this? Like a little chamois cloth to clean your watch with. A little microfiber cloth, actually, is what it's called. And also, when you get one of these Rays, these Orient Rays, you get a 22 millimeter diving band with that. And that comes with this. Now, one thing about this, actually a couple things. Let's put this over to the side here. And of course, here's the box. And you get your manual down at the bottom, and you get your little microfiber cloth, and really nice box. I'm really impressed with this box. I mean, it looks like a box you would get with a much more expensive watch. But anyway, there's the box. We'll put that over to the side. All right, so here it is. It's got a 41.5 millimeter case, and this is the blue version. And let's go ahead and look at the model number. And that's, if you can see it right there. It's the FEM, let me see, I'm trying to get this in focus for you. FEM65009D9. This is the blue face version. The only reason this face is really showing up as blue as it is because of my my studio light that I have above here. In normal light, this looks almost black. You really have to shine a bright light on it to see this kind of royal navy blue color. But it's stunning. It's really nice looking. Normally I prefer black dial watches, black faces, just because I think they have a classic look to them. But this really dark navy blue has a really nice look. And again, you can really only see it in this brightness, in this kind of shade of blue if you shine a real bright light on it. It's real subdued and it almost looks black in normal light. So anyway, let's go ahead and just look at the features of the watch. Obviously I still have the tag on here. But you have a 41.5 millimeter case, you have a screw down crown and a screw down pusher, and this is for the day complication. Basically you just unscrew this, you push this, and this switches the day for you. Everything else is controlled by the screw down crown. You unscrew the crown, and then you can set obviously the time and the date. Now this is non-hackable and non-windable, so basically just through the movement of your wrist, there's a rotor back here that winds the watch. And you can basically expect about a day and a half of use before it stops working. You know, if you stop wearing it, it's going to stop working. You'll have to start wearing it again for it to go ahead and start back up. Again, 41.5 millimeter case. You have a unidirectional bezel that has a very nice clicking action to it, very solid. Obviously, unidirectional only means it's only going to turn one way, which is counterclockwise. Very nice clicking action. Very impressed with the quality of this bezel. And I also like the fact that the 12 o'clock indice lines up perfect. I mean, the 12 o'clock marker, or indices, that's kind of the fancy name for it. That lines up perfectly with the 12 o'clock applied marker on the dial, the face. Now also these indices on the face, these are applied. They're not just screen printed on. They're actually placed on there. They also have a chrome bezel around each one, which gives it a nice little look. And it adds a lot of depth to the face, to the dial of the watch. Also, if you look at the day and date, that also has a nice chrome bezel around it. I could try to get down to the bottom here You can see right there in the face, right where the hour hand is now, it says water resist 200 meters. And 200 meters is basically 660 feet, because a meter's like, it's like 3.3 feet, I believe. So 100 meters is 330 feet, and then 200 meters is 660 feet. You have a red arrow on your second hand, which is really nice. And the case, let's get to the case. The case has some polished areas and some brushed areas. You're gonna have a polished area over on the left-hand side and the right-hand side, where the crown and the pusher is for the day complication. You have a nice signed crown right there with the Orient logo. And when you look on the back, the screw down case back, and you have the, I can't really tell what that Orient symbol is, but it's, I can't really tell what that is. I'll have to do some research and find out what that symbol means. But it's a screw down case back. It's a 22 millimeter bracelet. And of course you have a diver's style clasp here where you have to push this in, and then you click it, push it in right there, which is really nice. And this does not have a diver's extension on it like some dive watches in this price range do, but it's still a very nice bracelet. And you go ahead and click it, and then you snap it closed like this. And there's your bracelet. Or again, it's signed with Orient right there, so really nice. Really nice quality bracelet, has a nice feel to it. It's very heavy. I don't know if these are solid links or not. I'm guessing they might not be. I'm not positive. Anybody that knows a little bit more about Orients can probably let you know, or you can put a comment in the comment section. But they feel very solid. There's not a lot of movement in them, just a little bit. And of course, this is gonna, you have to kind of wear this in. You have to break this in. And when you wear it over time, it's gonna get a little bit looser, which is to be expected. But you also have plenty of adjustments right here. You can also take links out, and then you can adjust it right there with the bracelet. So that's really nice. That's really it about the watch. This one was about $140. They range anywhere from about $140 to $160. Again, this is the successor to the Mako. The Mako actually has numerals for 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock. And a couple of little small differences. This is basically the successor to the Mako. It's a little bit smaller. The face is a little bit smaller than a normal dive watch that I wear, but not noticeably smaller. And also, if you look over here on the crown, it has some crown protectors right there on either side. Nice screw down crown. But again, the size is just a little bit smaller than, say, my my Seiko Black Monster. And also I have a Seiko Solar, but it's a really nice watch. I'm really impressed with the quality of this thing. I was a little skeptical at first, but I mean, I've heard a lot of good things about Orient. They are, wholly owned subsidiary of Seiko now, and they have been since 2009, I believe. Everything is made in-house. I'm really impressed with this watch, and I'll probably do in fact, I know I'll do a follow-up review. I always do follow-up reviews on my watches after 6 months. So every watch review I have, there's two. There's one for the original review, and then there's a follow-up review 6 months later. So I'll be really interested to see how this follow-up review goes in about 6 months. But as it stands right now, this thing is really nice. Oh, one other thing, the markers, the indices have super luminova, so this thing has killer lume on it. I actually tested it, and it has really good lume. So I'm trying to think of anything else I forgot. That's really about it. I mean, screw down case back. This is an in-house Seiko movement. Like I said before, you get about a day and a half of wear before you have to start wearing it again. Non-hackable, non-windable, which is kind of a bummer, because I do like a watch you can manually wind if you need to, but it's not that big a deal. But I'm trying to think of anything else I forgot. I think that's about it, folks. If you like this video, please click on like, and if you want to subscribe to my channel, please click on subscribe. And I'll put a little reminder about that in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. As well as I'll go ahead and put that Long Island Watch web address in the bottom of the screen again, because I'm really impressed by the owner, Mark Frankel, and the fact that he actually took the time and emailed me directly, let me know the status of my shipment. So go check them out, get one of these things. I'm really impressed. I mean, I'm surprised we haven't heard more about Orient sooner. I know they just came to the American market a few years ago, I believe. But this is a quality watch. I mean, being owned by Seiko, I can kind of expect that. But but I wasn't expecting this amount of quality for $140, frankly. I really wasn't. So very impressed. Of course, you can see stainless steel down there. It's a totally stainless steel bracelet. See if you can see that down there. I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Anyway, I'm just really impressed by the quality of this watch. Anyway, folks, that's it. Again, this has been the Orient Ray FEM65009D9. This comes in, I believe, orange and black, and this blue. I'm not familiar with any of the colors, but anyway, I'll find out the different colors and the model numbers, and I'll put that down in the description field for you. So if you want a different color one, you can get that. And that's about it, folks. Until the next review, this is Mav's Dad, and everybody have a good one. Bye-bye.